Hey gangsters, it's just me, Ghetto Mama, and thought I would do a mukbang tonight. The food looks like the same as some food that I had one other time in my video. Kind of, sort of, but it's not the same. So I have mashed potatoes, and I think I'm spilling juice. And I have cabbage, and it has some little bits of meat in here, and carrots and onions, and it's a really good meal. See, I gotta build up my thing here so you can see. And take a guess what this is. I could tell you it's red wine, but it's not. It is Welch's grape juice. I was gonna have milk, and then I thought I don't want no milk, so I don't want any milk, excuse me. Proper English. Okay, cheers. Yummy. Can't forget the pepper. Pepper, 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 pepper. And some salt. I know salt's not supposed to be good for you, but I need a little salt. I'm trying to make healthy food because I believe food is medicine. If you eat healthy, it really helps you so much that maybe you won't need a whole bunch of stuff, you know, like vitamins, and that you would take pills and stuff like that. So eating healthy is good preventative medicine. So anyway, what I did is I cut cabbage up, and I put it in a roaster pan, and I put a little bit of butter on it, and salt and pepper, and garlic powder, and some onion powder, and some raw onion. Put onions in there. Meanwhile, while I was doing all that, I had some pork shoulder meat that I put in a crock pot. I put that in a crock pot early this morning so it could cook all day and get really tender. It cooked with these carrots, and I used chicken bouillon spice, full flavoring, and salt and pepper, some chopped garlic, onion powder, and garlic powder. That's what I did. So that cooked all day long, and then I took and turned the crock pot off. Well, I cooked it from like about 11 o'clock this morning till about 4 o'clock, and then I took the crock pot, turned that off, then I chopped up the meat, and I added it to my cabbage mixture that I was going to bake in the oven. Mixed it all up together and put it in the oven for like 250. I had to go for MRI today, so I was supposed to go at 8 o'clock this evening, but they called me and said that I could come early because there was cancellation, so I kind of screwed everything up anyway. So all this stuff cooked in the oven at 250 for about an hour and a half while I went and did my MRI. And I came back, and nothing was dried out or burnt. Oh yeah, and I add a couple of cups of water to this too. So it kind of like steamed the cabbage. And because I had like butter in here also on the top, the butter kind of caramelized it. It's really delicious if you like cabbage. And I'm not gonna lie, the mashed potatoes, they're from a box. Or Idaho potatoes from a box, because I have like a lot of potatoes in my cupboard, but I use those to make fried potatoes with, and today, since I was in a hurry, I thought, well, I'll just use the box instant potatoes. They're really good though. When I make these, I put water and milk in a pan and boil it, salt and pepper, some garlic powder, onion powder, and chicken bouillon. That's for the salt. I don't put salt in, I put chicken bouillon, and you don't have to add so much then. And get them all boiling and get the water all boiling and stuff. Then I add my potatoes and mix them all up and let them sit for a few minutes so they thicken up. And then I put some butter in there. Stir the butter around. It's really delicious. I like them. I'm not going to complain. Well, the little baby, she's over there complaining. I don't know what she needs, but she has a schedule. Every night at a certain time, she goes wild, bounces off the walls in here. She's a crazy baby. For like a good hour and a half. And then she gets grumpy. And she's fighting her sleep. So that's basically what she does every night. And then she finally goes to sleep. She's a good little sleeper. She'll sleep in the morning till like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And she wakes her mommy and daddy up. She sleeps in their bed with them because she will not go to her own bed. I know, you're probably thinking she needs to be in her own bed. Well, she cries, she screams, she's very traumatic. And because she's a preemie, and she had a lot of health issues, being with her mommy and daddy was better. They have a king-size bed, and I'll tell you what, the bed's like this, mommy and daddy's over here, and little tiny baby's like here in the middle, and they stay on the edge of the bed. Even one of them gets off the bed and goes to sleep on the floor sometimes. So yeah. Just made some really good juice too. It was funny today. I took my dogs outside to go potty, and there was a dog on the next street over, and it sounded like a little dog. And I could imagine the way it's barking. They know I'm talking about them, but my dogs do. Anyway, but I knew the way it was barking that this little dog must be in somebody's window in their living room on the back of a couch and going, because you could almost hear the toenails clicking on the window. And if you didn't know, my Tippy, the little tan and white one that I show a lot, her cataracts. So he's almost blind, and he's going, I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come get you. Bark, 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 bark. I'm going to come get you. Because he thought the dog was in the yard. The dog wasn't in the yard. The little dog going, bark, 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 come and get me. Come get me. It was the funniest thing this morning. It was crazy. And then the people next door that I talk about, I don't know if I talk about them on this channel or not, because I have another channel. There's a rehab center that lives next door to me. Or I should say, I live next door to the rehab center. And it's veterans. And they put their yard chairs like right up against my fence. I have a 6-foot high security fence, and You can see through the fence, but it has like these like strips where it's supposed to be a privacy thing, but you can still see through it. So because Tippy was barking, and the guy was literally sitting up against the back of my fence, it scared the crap out of him. All of a sudden he jumped up off of that chair. I got the little folding chairs out there. He jumped up off that chair, and I guess it was sticking on his belt or something, and he's trying to run away, get away from the dog barking, because I guess the dog was too loud. He's dragging that chair, and all his comrades over there, other veterans, are laughing at him like hell. Very funny. And they've been pretty quiet. I noticed the chairs were away from my fence since then. He'll forget though, and they'll put the chairs back up by the fence. I'm real sure of it. So I haven't seen the news. I haven't seen the news or anything since Friday. I have no idea what's going on in the world. I know the world's gone plumb crazy though. But yeah. So what's everybody been up to all weekend long? I went to Walmart Sunday, and I did a Walmart haul. I hope you guys see it. You know, I have 2 channels. I can't keep track which channel my Walmart haul is on. I think it's on my Leslie Singh channel. Anyway, one of the things I bought for Halloween is 2 of these cake mixes at Walmart. They're only $1 a piece. So I'm going to make this for Halloween. And they had the frosting. This is vanilla frosting. Now I don't know if this frosting is white or orange in here. I'm not sure. But I have food coloring, and it has the sprinkles for the top of it. So that's what I'm going to make for Halloween. I might buy pizzas, but then I don't know, money might be too tight to buy pizzas by Halloween. But if it is, I'm going to make spaghetti. Or we'll have spaghetti and salad for a Halloween dinner. And a chocolate cake. I bought Rice Krispie treats to hand out to the kids. There was like 60 in the box. And some packs of cookies, and I think there's 30 in the box. All these things have 30 in them, except for the Rice Krispie treats. I'm excited about Halloween. When my kids were little, we never took them out trick-or-treating. Because, you know, people do really bad stuff to candy and stuff. One year, when I was little, and I'm 58, okay? Way back when, there was like straight pins in the candy. And nobody checked candy back then, at least I grew up with my grandparents. I didn't check candy. So you just get the candy and go for it, you know. Nobody checks it, nobody cares. Well, my grandparents didn't. I remember this really clear. It was a Milky Way bar. And I was so excited over getting this Milky Way bar. So I unwrap it, and I thought, well, I'll break little pieces off of it so I don't eat it all at one time, because I was like a frugal kid too. So I thought, well, I'll break a couple pieces off of it and I'll put back in the wrapper. But when I broke a piece off, there was the pins in it. I showed my grandma. My grandma was totally mad. And then I had all my Halloween candy taken away from me that year, because they didn't know if there's anything bad in it or not. So I didn't get Halloween candy that year, but that's okay. I could have got really poisoned or sick or something from that crap. Has anybody had any bad experiences with Halloween candy? So nowadays, I buy candy, and we kind of dress up for Halloween. I need more of this. And stay home and have goodies at home. That's what we do. I don't know, with the world going so crazy, it might just be dangerous to go out to one of these haunted house things. They have a haunted house thing here they call the Slaughterhouse. And it's at the Reno Aces baseball field. And I have like, I think there's like three different things that you can walk through. Fun houses. And people dress up in costumes and they chase you and they scare you. And I don't know. And they even have a haunted train this year. You know, I was thinking about doing that. It's $10 to ride the haunted train, and I guess it takes 15 minutes. Maybe the haunted train goes through all these things or something. I don't know. So with my bad back, when I stand up for a long time, my legs get heavy and tired, and I have excruciating pain later, so I can't stand up no more than like 20-30 minutes. Well, I am done with my dinner. Did pretty good. So, I hope you enjoyed your time with me, and hope to see you in another video. And just chillax. Take good care of yourself. And I hope you've had something nice to eat today, or at least something to eat. And I hope you have a nice, safe place to stay, sleep. And I hope you're healthy. And I hope you're happy. And I will see you gangsters at the next mukbang.